Well, good morning, everybody. This is Jim Hovland. This is your Mayor's Minute. It is Wednesday, March 17, 2021. More and more people are now getting vaccinated against COVID-19. It seems like you can hardly have a conversation these days without somebody saying, yeah, I got my first shot. I just got my second shot. And we're doing a pretty effective job of getting where we need to get in terms of the level of vaccination. So we all know this now from watching enough news information that you're considered fully vaccinated, not when you get that final shot, but 2 weeks later when the vaccine, that final dose of vaccine, has a chance to take effect. So you got to wait for 2 weeks until after that final dose is administered. Now there are those single dose vaccines like Johnson & Johnson, but that still means you have to wait a couple weeks before you think about changing your lifestyle. And then the CDC is still cautioning people, even after they're fully vaccinated, they're 2 weeks post the second vaccine, if you've got the two-shot method going, you still need to be careful. There's still a pandemic out there. There are all these variants out there now that are more contagious and maybe more dangerous. So according to the CDC, once you've been fully vaccinated, you can gather indoors with other fully vaccinated people without wearing a mask. Now, that is a significant difference than what it used to be. And you can gather indoors with unvaccinated people from one other household without masks, unless any of those people or anyone they live with has an increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19. So if you've got somebody there that has some other underlying symptoms, you want to be careful. If you stayed around someone who has COVID-19, you do not need to stay away from others or get tested unless you have symptoms, if you've been vaccinated. However, if you live in a group setting, if you're in a senior high-rise or around other people that have had COVID-19 or have COVID-19, you should still stay away from others for 14 days and then get tested, even if you don't have any symptoms. So the CDC is asking people to be continuing their vigilance here and be very careful. Fully vaccinated people still need to take steps to protect themselves and others, like wearing a mask, staying at least 6 feet apart from others, and avoiding crowds and poorly ventilated spaces. You should still avoid medium or large gatherings and delay domestic or international travel. And of course, some of you, like my wife, who was a French teacher for 36 years, would love to go to France, but they're not going to let you in anyway. So domestic travel might be the only thing that you can do, and you need to do it carefully. I know there are more and more people traveling, but it still seems like the CDC wants us all to be very, very careful about what we're doing, even though we're fully vaccinated. So congratulations to all of you who have been through the full series of vaccinations, whether it's the 2-dose or the 1-dose methodology. Really feel good about it. You can feel the economy. You can feel the economy slowly starting to open up again. And I think that's a wonderful thing. Pretty soon we'll be back enjoying each other's companies in restaurants and no one will have a mask on, but let's be patient until we get to that point. So this is Jim Hovland. That's your Mayor's Minute for Wednesday, March 17, 2021. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Enjoy the day. And remember Amelia's words, stay strong. We're going to get through this together. We'll see you next week.